Okay, so here we have a long question on coasts from the 2018 Junior Cert Geography paper. So here's our question on coasts here. So name one feature formed by coastal erosion with the aid of a labeled diagram and explain how it was formed. Okay, so we're going to go with a sea cliff. So a sea cliff is a feature of coastal erosion. Coastal erosion. So it is a vertical slope along the coastline found between formed, not found, sorry, formed between low and high tide mark. So an example, it's always important to give an example. That gives you 2 marks straight away. So it's very easy to do. So we're going to go with one of the most famous examples. So an example of a sea cliff is, so the cliffs of Moher. County Clare. Okay, so now we're going to go into how a sea cliff is formed. So a sea cliff is formed by processes of erosion such as hydraulic action and abrasion. So hydraulic action is the force of water hitting against rock, and abrasion is the force of its rocks being thrown against a cliff or whatever feature by the force of the water. So that's those two. You can explain those and that'll get you extra points as well. Right, so next, a notch is eroded in the cliff face at an area of weakness by the process of hydraulic action. Okay, so and then this rock is further, this notch, so it's just a little hole basically in an area of soft rock or a crack, so an area of weakness. So this notch is enlarged by hydraulic action and abrasion. And abrasion. This creates an overhang so basically as the notch is eroded, it's going to go deeper and deeper into the cliff, which is going to leave an area of rock that hasn't been eroded up above. And after time, it becomes too heavy for the cliff to support and it's just going to fall into the ocean. And that's going to leave just a vertical line, which is a cliff. So the overhang becomes too heavy to support and falls to the sea below. This leaves a cliff formed. So cliffs are constantly being eroded, so they're constantly retreating. So they're always going inland. So they're constantly retreating as they are eroded. And then at the base of the cliff, a wave-cut platform is left. So this is basically the bottom of the cliff below the water isn't eroded, so it's just left there jutting out from at the bottom of a cliff. I'll show you that in the diagram now that we're just about to draw. So it's going to be a very simple diagram. So we have the cliff, we have the overhang, and we have the wave cut platform here. And you can just draw the sea in there. Okay, so I'm going to go, it's always important to label, and I'd advise to do actually the diagram in pencil. So overhang, notch, wave cut platform. Make sure you put in this, the cliff is retreating. Cliff retreats, and put the arrow to make sure that they know the cliff is going this way, back towards the land. Cliff retreats, and if you want you can say C and then in brackets hydraulic action and abrasion. And abrasion, and make sure to put a title, so sea cliff, and then if you want you can put in the example we gave earlier, so e.g. Cliffs of Moher, County Clare. Okay, so that's the long question complete on coastal erosion.